Welcome back to another video of Combat Patrol magazine from Hatchet Partworks, issue 76. So, part 2 of 2 of our field ordnance battery. Obviously, in the last one we got the sprues. In this one final sprue to get them done. Also, we get the bases to mount them on. So, let's have a look at the artwork on the front. So, we've got Krieg here, obviously engaging in some form of trench warfare. And here we have our 2 ordnance batteries. So, in this issue, part 2 of 2. So, humanity's heroes and a new scenario that we'll probably be covering. So, first page, we go to how to paint our field ordnance battery. And there they are, painting sub-assemblies. Obviously, gluing certain bits on later after you've painted it. Sticky tack placement, giving you a bit of a guide here on how to make your model building skills more easier. So let's start with the Wraithbone, going to Catching Flesh, Caliban Green, Lead Belcher, Methstone Red, Macragge Blue, Corex White, and Rakkar Flesh. Next, we're going to be shading our models, starting with Noon Oil and Agrex Earth Shade, Reichel Flesh Shade, and then our highlighting stage, starting with Pally Witch Flesh, Night Quester Flesh, and then re-highlighting certain areas, Caliban Green and Uruk Flesh. Painting our ammo boxes, metal bearing surfaces, also highlighting Wild Rider Red for lenses. Also our Sergeant Stripes down there. And then how to glue together your sub-assemblies. So just finishing off your minis there. Work complete. There they are, in the glory, ready for battle. So there's the 2 field ordnance batteries that they want you to build. Arm weapons, target coordinates, and then fire. So we're covering the Indomitus Crusade, Read N, Astra Militarum 05. So I'll leave that there. Anyone wants to have a read? And then we will move on. Moving on swiftly. Imperial commanders plan out a campaign against the Aldari in Imperium Nihilus. I might have just butchered that. There they are in a briefing with some Phantom Titans there. Heroes beyond count. I'll leave that there again. Wants to read. And then we've got some heroes here at the Imperium. Humanity's heroes, obviously Ursula J. Creed. We got her as a special character, the 04, which is already been previewed, and I haven't started it yet. So yeah, Minka Lisk. So Minka Lisk and the commanders of the Cadian 101st. Ibram Gaunt. Let's see the Gaunt's Ghosts that have been released a couple of times. So I'll leave that there. Anyone wants to have a read? There's the Gaunt's Ghost there. For many years, Gaunt has led the 1st and only, an ill-fated regiment whose planet was destroyed by chaos. This is a light infantry force that specializes in reconnaissance and skirmish warfare. Although the relationship with the regiment was formed first, Gaunt has gradually won their respect through his displays of heroism. He leads from the front, fighting alongside his troops and inspiring their efforts. And there we have some painted minis there of the Gaunt's Ghosts. And then we've got Nork Dedog. I butchered that again, but there you go. Anyone wants to have a read of that one? And then Severina Rain. Some more lore there about our Imperial heroes. I speak for the Emperor. Refuse me and you refuse him. Will you refuse? The bell tolls, obviously, of the dead. Osaka Creed, Ursula Creed's father. So I read that there. Leave this here. Anyone wants to have a read? Envy the honoured dead, for their service is now at an end. But there is rumours. Sebastian Yarrick, he is alive and well, and probably just chilling somewhere. So, and obviously with 11th edition coming up, who knows, he might make a special appearance. So, we move on to our campaign. Play H, campaign 29. Astra Militarum versus Dynasty of the Colts. And it is a Scorched Earth core missions scenario. So, we've got our post boys down there. Astra Militarum and then Dynasty of the Colts. As they always ask you, was it a victory for the Astra Militarum or was it a victory for the Dynasty of the Colts? So, scenario 46, Rain Down Fire. Play F, scenarios 46. So, I guess with the Rain Down Fire, what they mean is our ordnance batteries are going to be in this campaign. So let's have a look. To play Rain Down Fire, set up your 2 battle mats, Scene over Leaf. First Astra Minotaur player takes 1 field ordnance battery and 2 units of Cadian shock troops and 1 Cadian command squad. Cadian command squad must be attached to 1 Cadian shock troops unit. The Tyrannid player takes 1 winged hive Tyrannid prime unit, 1 unit of 15 termagaunts and 1 unit of barbagaunts. Next players take it in turns to deploy a total of 6 terrain cards on the battlefield. And then our deployment there and our how to win. So setup map is shown. Astra Militarum there on the left, the deployment zone, overrun zone, and our Tyrannid's deployment zone there. Reload, rearm, reload, fire. So we're giving us that ability there. Weapon weapon abilities, butcher that. Indirect fire, covering our rules there for our field ordnance batteries, and then blast. And then to end up, was it an Astra Militarum victory or a Tyrannid victory? As we've seen it before, exactly the same. So what we got coming up into the future, let's have a look. Issue 77 next. We've got our heavy weapons squad for Astra Militarum. And then issue 78, our Atalan Jackals. As we're coming extremely close to an end now. Definitely with the Colts, they'll be finished with these guys. And then we've still got like our Sentinel for that. Also Premium Box 4, look forward. And when it comes out, obviously we've got more attachments with these 2 guys. So that's it. Thank you. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I will see you all very, very soon for issue 77 and more. So take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.